Now, how about them damn Celtics?
And we are back. Another episode of How About Them Celtics. Sam and I are here recording on, what day is it? Wednesday? September 3rd? It's Wednesday. We're here talking Celtics. Got some EuroBasket stuff. Got some other stuff. Got some NBA stuff. Lots of stuff. Just stuff. How you doing, Sam?
Doing good. Excited for the show today. Have, as Jack mentioned, like a good slate of things to actually talk about for early September when there's nothing going on except for people saying that football's back, which it is. But we'll talk about EuroBasket, the latest with Nemi. Interesting finish to his group play finale game today. Derrick White talked about his decision to stay with the Celtics last year. We'll go through emails. We have plenty of those today because we didn't do them when Bobby was here with me on Monday. And then we will go around the league with a few different things. Big signing for the Bucks this week. Clippers doing something with money. And maybe Jonathan Kuminga will sign soon because he's just been sitting there. Him and all the other restricted free agents have been sitting and waiting for somebody to ask them to go to the dance all summer. No one has asked them. But yeah, subscribe. We're here every day. New stuff coming out every morning at 5 a.m. Full pods, Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. Game recaps morning after each game. And other videos on the channel in between to keep you up to date with all things Celtics. But without further ado, EuroBasket, it's getting through the group stage.
EuroBasket indeed. And Portugal is getting through the group stage. Portugal beat Estonia today. Neemias Queta and Portugal advancing to the group stage in the same year. They got their first EuroBasket win in 18 years this year, and they will also be advancing to the group stage. So shout out to Portugal. Congratulations to them. Bobby Manning pointed out on Twitter, this is kind of exactly where they wanted to be. 1-3, which sounds ironic, but you lose to the three teams that are pretty clearly better than you in Latvia, Turkey, and Serbia, and you put yourself in a position to be in that top four as the fourth team because their last game was against Estonia, who was more than likely to have the same record as them. It was going to be them or the Czech Republic, and ended up being Estonia, which was perfect for Portugal. They pulled out a one-possession win, a 68-65 win. The finish was crazy. Clutch three with just under a minute left. I caught the tail end. I woke up, got some breakfast, caught the tail end. Clutch three by Rafael Lisboa, and then Kiraz got like a clutch block, or like he just stuffed him at the rim, Estonia player. And then free throws. Portugal got the win. But Neemias Queta wasn't there to see the end of it because he got ejected in the third quarter. I'll pull it up for the YouTube viewers. Neemias Queta got ejected because he got two technical fouls.
Jason Tatum-esque technical.
Yeah.
Get ejected.
Yeah. So that's the drama. The drama is people don't think he deserved to get the technical. And watching it, yeah, he didn't really deserve to get the technical. Here's the play. Ian and Angelo posted it on Twitter for everybody to check out. So I'll play it here. Just take a listen. Actually, don't take a listen because I might have to blur this because we'll probably get demonetized. But let me show you the exact moment.
Sensitive content.
Yeah, I'll play you less than 5 seconds. So he makes a layup. He screams into the crowd. He screams and one, and the ref stops the game and ejects him.
By the way, it's the ref furthest from the play. There's a ref right next to him as he's celebrating his basket. And the guy on the far sideline is like, I've seen enough. Get him out of here.
Yeah.
Send him out. Jason Tatum must have did the Leo meme looking at the TV if he was watching this, where he's like, that is what happens to me all the time.
Yeah. Pretty lame ejection. Pretty objectively lame ejection for him to be gone. But yeah, Portugal got the win anyways as the final buzzer sounded. Neemias Queta ran back onto the court to celebrate with his team, and that was that. But people on Twitter were appalled. Seems a bit strong, but irritated, shocked. What the hell is going on? Was the general reaction to Neemias Queta getting ejected.
Solid outing for him before the ejection, though. 15, 3 rebounds. Not a lot of rebounds for Nemi standards, I guess. But efficient day for him. He's taken a three every single one of these games. It's so funny when I look and check the box score. Man is taking a three every single time. He's now 1 of 5. He made his first one and it got worse. Do we know? I'm guessing no because there are games still happening now. Who they will play in the tournament stage of this or not yet?
Let me see if I go EuroBasket bracket, if there's like a filled in one. I don't think we know, and if we do, I don't know where to look to find it. Okay, so all context though, Portugal's first time ever in the knockout stage for EuroBasket, so that's pretty damn cool. So the bracket is TBD. It doesn't give me any details of who will go where in the bracket, unfortunately. Okay. So I don't know. I assume they're going to be one of the bottom teams, so they're probably going to play one of the better teams. However, so currently Portugal sits third in Group A because Latvia hasn't played yet. If Latvia loses, I believe the Portugal will be 3. Let me show you on YouTube what I'm looking at right here. I don't exactly know how it works, but from the looks of this, if Latvia loses, goes 2 and 3. Actually, no, I assume they would jump Portugal regardless because they beat Portugal in head-to-head, but I don't exactly know how it works. I don't know how Portugal has 7 points for 2 wins and Latvia only has 6 points for 2 wins.
That's
I don't
what
really
I'm trying to figure
understand
out
how that works.
I have it up too. I was like, how do you divide 7 by 3? How does that even happen? Did they lose? No, they didn't lose in overtime to either of these other teams. They got stomped. How did they get we feel bad for you point?
Yeah, no, it's a win is 2 points and a loss is 1 point. Is what it says here, but I assume it's 3 and 1. I don't really get it. Portugal's almost certainly going to be 4th in their group when it is said and done, which means they're probably going to play a very good team from another group, which will probably include Germany, Greece, Lithuania, Israel, Italy, France, one of those good teams. So
yeah,
it would take a Herculean effort for them to advance past the first round of the knockout stage, but it is cool that they got there in the first place. So shout out to Neemias, shout out to Portugal, very cool. Ejection kind of
historic for them. Ejection
was
what a mess. Yeah, EuroBasket sure is happening.
Did you guys talk about the Kristaps quotes on Neemi last pod, or should we?
No, we did not.
Okay, so Kristaps and Neemi obviously played each other in EuroBasket last game before this Estonia game, and Latvia won. However, Kristaps did speak a little bit about Neemi. He said, "What I will say is Neemi has been getting better each year, and Coach Mazzulla has been pretty tough on him. I believe that he's going to get to a point where he deserves some real minutes, some real rotation minutes. He's been putting in the work, and you can see how he's playing now in the tournament. I'm happy for Neemi. He's a great, great dude, really cool person, puts in the time, puts in the work. I'll be happy to see him getting a lot more minutes this year." Asked if he was going to be the starter. He goes, starter, good question. Who else is there? I don't know. I haven't thought about the roster, honestly, which is fair. I guess he's not really on the team anymore, and the roster that he knew and played with is not existed anymore. But cool for Kristaps to show Neemi that love.
That's just such a funny quote. He's like, wait, who's on the roster? It's like he's doing a podcast, and he's like, pull up who's on that team. Yeah, I think it's fair. Like, I think what he had to say about Neemi, one, is very, like, cookie cutter what you're supposed to say. But I think it's, like, if you look at the evidence, plays to be very true. Like, Mazzulla certainly has been tough on him. Like, he didn't play a lot the first couple seasons he was with the Celtics. His first season with the Celtics. Last year he played a lot, mostly due to Porzingis being out, but he got more minutes even towards the end of the season. He was in there at times. He is somebody who they need to develop, but he has grown a lot, I think, since he's joined the Celtics, and that takes him a long way. And I'm sure in Mazzulla's mind it earns him more trust because he's seen that he is a worker. He's going to put in the work and try and improve that way. But yeah, like, this will just be the big storyline for the entire season. Is just like, not the entire season, but the beginning of the season is how is Neemi going to fare when he gets more minutes? And we all kind of have to wait and see. But with Portugal, like, getting a lot of attention from the defense is, like, the only NBA dude on the roster. Not bad so far. He's been pretty efficient. That's one of the big offensive questions for me is, like, can he make his shots around the basket? And the answer mostly has been yes. So good for him.
Yeah, it's a good start. a great step in that direction for him at EuroBasket. Listen, I'm very excited to see what Nimi can do in this starter role. Like, I think the outline for a good NBA player is there in terms of the build, in terms of the rebounding and the shot blocking. He just really needs to. If Neemias Queta can figure out how to position himself correctly, consistently on both ends, he will be a legitimate high quality backup, if not a low end starter in the NBA. So I'm excited to see if he can put that together. We'll see how the Celtics play him this season. And listen, for better or for worse, this year is going to be very, very interesting to watch unfold. That's what I can say about that for the Celtics heading into.
We're gonna have plenty to talk about. It's like
exactly.
This summer has been very weird for us because we had a lot to talk about at the beginning, and now like as everybody else who's in this space who does what we do, we're running out of things as we're approaching training camp and media day pretty quickly here, which is great. Can't wait till it's all back. But man, we haven't had anything to talk about like we did in June, and who knows how long before that. Like, since the 2023-24 team came together, and like that was Porzingis getting traded here, and then after that there was like we looked at like mock trades throughout the summer, and then the holiday trade happens like right before the season. There hasn't been like we know moves are coming, it's going to happen type talk in quite some time, so it was different. And like even thinking about how we had to cover the team last year, it was, we know the team's good. We just have to wait till the playoffs and see if they're ready to be good when the time matters. We don't know if the team's good. And we're going to find out on the fly. It's going to be really fun, at least for us. Maybe not for people that just liked seeing them win every game, but for us, it'll be fun.
We just won't know, man. And we won't know for a while. So before we continue, I do need to tell you guys about PrizePicks. PrizePicks is the best place to get real money sports action this baseball season and this football season, which is here. By the time you're listening to this, NFL football starts tonight. College football has been underway, so you can check out both of them as you go on PrizePicks. You just pick more or less on at least two players for a shot to win up to 2,000x your cash. Win your game all season long with PrizePicks. If you're looking at the NFL season, if you're a big Pats fan, Drake May, full-time starter for the first time. You want to take the more on his touchdowns. I got Travion Henderson in my dynasty league, so I'm hoping for the more on his yards this season. Invested a lot in the rookie, so I'm very, very excited to see Travion Henderson go. Stephon Diggs, you can check out him as well. And if you're a baseball fan, October baseball, right around the corner, Roman Anthony, Sedan Rafaela, Trevor Story,
well, maybe
Red
not
Sox.
Roman Anthony.
No, he'll be fine. I'm not worried about him. Red Sox. Only 2 games back from the top of the AL East. I'm excited. Again, pick more or less on at least 2 players. Stats for your chance to win up to 2,000 extra cash. No matter what it is, check it out. Sam and I do the PrizePicks every single pregame show when the Celtics are in season. And it's so much fun. PrizePicks offers Venmo, Apple Pay, MasterCard, and more for quick and easy deposits into your account, but also puts their members first. So all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. And when your picks hit, you can get your money in as quick as 15 minutes. Make sure to check it out. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, run your game. Okay, next thing, Derrick White. On his podcast recently, the White Noise podcast, talked about signing his extension with the Celtics a couple years ago. He signed it shortly after they won Banner 18. And this is what he had to say. He said the third extension was much, much more relaxed. Not down to the wire. I didn't want to play anywhere else. Like, I wanted to be in Boston. I've always said that. It was pretty simple, pretty straightforward. And so signing that, I was super excited just to stay in Boston, to continue to be a Celtic, hopefully do great things in Boston, more years in Boston. Like, this is what I want. So, and this is what my family wants. Boston has been good. My kids were born in Boston. I kind of developed as a player in Boston. That's what it's really about. It's like, what's going to make me happy? And I knew that was going to be in Boston. I love it in Boston. How many times can you say Boston in one sentence? A lot of them, but clearly he likes being a Celtics. He was very happy to be in Boston.
I remember leading up to it, like at media day in the finals, like he was talking a little bit about it too, and like that was always the truth. This isn't the kind of thing he's like, oh, it's nice I'm getting paid now. Like, of course I wanted to be here. Like, during the process, it was very known that he wanted to be with the Celtics. I remember writing about it a few different times when we were leading up to it, trying to figure out what the number would be and so on. And that's great news because he's going to be an important piece of whatever the next great iteration of the Celtics is going to be. Hopefully it's next year when Tatum's back and maybe they can make some fringe moves and get some good supporting cast guys around the edges. But Derrick White has completely earned the big payday he got with his extension. He's been tremendous as a Celtic. He's been somebody who, like, kids playing basketball should look up to in terms of the different things he can provide for a team. We're going to see this year if he really can take his scoring and offense up to another level. But, like, defensively, he's got such versatility. Doesn't have the strength to guard the bigger guys, but is really, really well-versed on the perimeter. Does a good job blocking shots in the paint. And he's just willing to adapt to whatever they need him to do. And it's never a problem if he doesn't, like, have a bunch of shots that day. That's just, he's out there to do his job. And then there's other days where him and Peyton Pritchard, 40 points apiece to become the first guys to score 40-40 as Celtic teammates ever. It's incredible, his range. It's like an actor. It's like, holy shit, can you believe Derrick White's range? Like, yeah, he can do it all. So, happy he's here. Hope he's here for a while. How many years are left? Let me see while you talk.
I think he has 3 years left, but I don't know. It could be 4. It's 3 or 4. Listen, man.
29 is the last.
So, yeah, 25, 26,
And that's
26,
a
27,
option.
27, 28, 28, 29 is player option. So 4 years, including this upcoming season with the player option on the last end.
This is the first season of it.
Okay, I got you. I said this in the article I wrote about the quote. Like, Derrick White has been super important to what the Celtics have done since he signed that contract extension. But he will only continue to be more important, right? He's proven he can be the third best option on a championship team, but some people might argue, oh, he was more like the fourth or the fifth best option. You know, Porzingis was important during the regular season. Drew Holiday was even more important because of his defense. Derrick White is going to be the third best player on the Celtics as they look to compete for a championship once Jason Tatum is healthy again. Derrick White is going to be a core piece of their foundation. Every time you ask Brad Stevens or Mike Sarin since the offseason started, it has been, Jalen, Jason, Derek, Peyton. That is our core. That is what we were building around. That is what we like. I think you can throw, at least in my opinion, you should throw Sam Hauser in there too. Like these are the pieces that they would like to win a championship around. Derrick White is so important to that. One, because he's going to probably have to be the third or fourth scoring option, depending on how Peyton Pritchard develops. And two, because he's not making $50 million. He's making $30 million, right? Like that in today's CBA controlled NBA, having a guy who is as good as Derrick White on both ends of the floor, while also not making a max contract, is one, rare, and two, important, right? And so I think for as important as he's been to helping the Celtics win Banner 18, he's only going to be more important moving forward if they want to win Banner 19. So I'm excited to see how that pans out. And the Celtics should be very grateful that they have Derrick White on the contract they have him on.
Yeah, and random thought during this talk with like the CBA and everything. I do not know how close we are to it, but the Celtics could find themselves in a great spot whenever expansion comes around. Like thinking about the talent will get a little bit diluted if you add like 2 teams to the league, right? If they don't have the deepest roster when it's time for an expansion draft, like maybe you get away with keeping a lot of your guys and not having to lose where other teams are losing rotational pieces. I don't know. Like, I'm literally just talking. This is not thought out at all.
I don't think many teams will lose incredible pieces. Like, even if you look at the Thunder are probably the deepest team in the league right now, right?
Yeah.
You're probably looking at like one of Isaiah Joe or Aaron Wiggins, which is a good player, but it's not like they're not going to be I don't think any team is going to go from title contender to not title contender because of an expansion draft. But
yeah,
I mean,
I think
again,
it's more now that I'm thinking about it, like expansion will affect the talent stuff. It's just like it's going to take a few years. Like it's not going to happen immediately. All of a sudden, like guys will sign or get traded to the expansion teams, and there's just more roster spots, more number one guy opportunities. And it'll kind of like make its way down the rest of the totem pole.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Emails. A reminder, as always, you guys can email us at hbtcpod@gmail.com. That's hbtcpod@gmail.com. We have a few today that we didn't get the chance to go over last time because I was moving, so we can go over them now. A few from RJ, one from Isaac. RJ says, Nimi battles the Joker. Evening, folks. More EuroBasket, more thoughts on the Green Shield, Neemias Queta. The nickname for the Portuguese national team is A Seleção das Quinas, or Quinas. The selection of the quinas or shields, as the Portuguese flag features 5 shields. The green works for both Portugal and the Celtics. Nimi played workman-like ball against Jokic and the Serbian team. His scoring and rebounding totals were lower, giving Serbia has some tall fellows behind Joker. But what I found encouraging that he played with confidence without losing focus. He was whistled for a pair of fouls in the third quarter that seemed weak the first, and Jokic using his smarts the second. Neither seemed like they were a product of Nimi flailing. If you want pretty, Queta had a first bucket of the game on a layup he put in with his back to the basket. And he reined in his turnovers, committing none against the more experienced Serbs. Obviously, he needs to carry this throughout the tournament into the training camp, but so far, Nimi's looking like he's ready to step into the starting lineup for Boston. Fikbem, yes, that's Portuguese for be well. RJ, thank you. Yeah, I mean, we talked about it. I think Nimi's been as good as you could want him to be, or close to it, I suppose, at Portugal.
Yeah, I mean, the Serbia game was a little bit of an outlier compared to the rest of his group stage play. Probably has something to do with having to try and defend Jokic. I think you're a little bit tired.
Not fun.
Makes
Not
a lot of sense. Having, it's really weird when you don't play or play against gigantic human beings. I think I've told this story on the show before. And listen, I'm not an NBA player by any means. I'm not in the condition of an NBA player. I'm in good condition, but I'm not, in that shape. I remember having a guard like this dude that's significantly bigger than me in a men's league game, and I was dead. It was one time in the post, just trying to use all my might to stop him.
Me?
And it could be you. You're no joke at the post, to be honest with you. But this dude's 6'6", 6'7", really good hook shot with the left hand.
Yeah.
And I just get switched on to him for a possession. I'm like, God damn, man! How do dudes do this the whole game? So I sympathize with Nemi.
Those are my favorite guys to guard.
Be able to do that.
That's my favorite guy. Those are my favorite guys to guard.
See, I like the perimeter quick guys because I have the length to keep up with them.
Yeah, no, that's not me. I like guarding the big guys because they get really pissed off. When I'm 6'1", 6'2", I'm not a short guy, but when you get these 6'6", big post dudes, they get really pissed off because I just stand there with my hands up and they really want the foul because they're gonna miss, they're not making those shots. And then they just start yelling because the ref doesn't give them the foul. And I'm like, I'm not fouling you, dude. You're just not making the shot, man. That said, very tiring. They do beat you down as much as they possibly can. Next email.
Thanks,
RJ, or Isaac this time, says, hey, Sam and Jack, hope you're doing well. Non-basketball related question. What are your top 3 must-haves for back to school? Man, I haven't been back to school.
I've thought of this because I saw this come in. And I think we should split this a few ways, at least 2 ways. We should think of school supplies and also snacks. Because my first inkling was snacks. You have to have snacks. You have to have something you put in your bag. It's not quite lunchtime yet.
Is this back to school college or back to school high school?
Oh, this is maybe it is college.
That's my question. I mean, I don't really know our demographic, I guess.
First pick would be backpack. Gotta have a good backpack.
Pretty important one for back to school. Oh gosh, what else is there? I think we had this debate in my my friend group, my roommates the other day. Did you have what color? This color is this subject. This color is this subject. Did you Do you know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's stuck with me year to year. I didn't green wasn't always this. It was just I had a binder for each different class that I had loose leaf paper in. Ooh. And for that year, I knew, okay, this binder's for this class, this binder's for that class. But there was no set, okay, I got to get a red one for science, blue for English, whatever.
For me, it was green was science, math was red, or red was math. Blue is history, yellow is English, yeah. So it's green science, red math, yellow English, blue history. That's
With that being said, binder comes in my second pick. Now that I think about it, binders. Once I was introduced to binders, it became essential for me.
Really?
They would be slanted, so you could stack them half and then the other half, and it would make a perfect flat. And then you keep doing that, and it all fit in your bag really well. And it was easy to find everything.
For me, it is a notebook for each subject, and then one of those. What are they called? It's the folder that comes out, and there's a slot for papers for each thing. Why am I blanking on what it's called?
It just sounds like it's a folder with a bunch of different
No,
piece
no,
of
it's
paper, like
got a
different
specific
pockets.
thing. It's like I don't know how to explain what this is. It's pissing me off. Folder and it's got like the ring on the front, and you put the little string around it, and it closes. This me
Ring
off.
around the
This is, I don't know what it's called. It's there's a name for it. A file expanding thing.
Does it have like a zipper?
No. I just need to find it and show you because I can't. I forget
Okay.
what it's called, and there's a name for it.
Back to school
It's
is
these
crazy
things.
though. Okay,
It's these
pull it
things.
up.
It's these things. It's these things. You see how like right here, like it's got the tabs in it, and you put it around. You never seen these?
No, I've seen them. I just never used them.
Yeah, these are good because you got a thing for each subject, and all of your papers go in one thing, and you just put it in your backpack.
Yeah, now I think about this was definitely better.
Yeah, for sure.
Having like 6 binders in my bag.
You know what I'm saying?
My bag would be like, man, probably more voluminous than like a shoebox. Like that's how fat and like wide my backpack had to be.
I've done the binders before too, but I think the best thing, like thinking about it now, is one of these things for all your papers, and then just like 5 notebooks or however many notebooks you need for your classes. I think you're good.
See, I always liked it if I had to like handwrite. I don't know what it's like now. This is weird to say. I don't know what it's like now. Because we used to have to like write stuff by hand and then like take the thing out like and hand in the piece of paper.
Yeah.
But like I'd imagine now they just give you a computer. I feel like we just missed that. Because
a lot of schools do computers now,
17. So
a lot of schools. So when I was substituting, when I was like in college, a lot of them just had Chromebooks. Like they just had their own. And this was like 4th grade. Like they just had that. So I don't know anymore. iPad would be cool to get a keyboard too. Let us know if that answers your question. Let us know if you want that.
Having the iPad, life-changing.
I know.
When I was in school.
For snacks,
Goldfish.
I was just gonna say goldfish. Goldfish are really good. Goldfish is a good option. I think that. You know what else? Have you had the pretzel chips? They're like the
honey mustard, like
no
the pretzel pieces.
Oh, maybe no. These things are fire. These pretzel chips.
Oh, those are fire. Yes, they have honey mustard ones too. Those are unbelievable.
These
if
are
you're
great.
lactose intolerant, they have dairy.
Mm-hmm.
Did not know it. Well, they had honey mustard ones do.
I assume they all do.
The lady can't have them, so we can't get them anymore.
They're good though. They're fire. Big fan. Thank you, Isaac. Let us know if that answered your question.
Oreos,
RJ says Latvia. Oreos is good. The little Debbie's, any little Debbie's, the cupcakes,
little Debbie's,
get those. Latvia got the version of KP Boston was promised. Afternoon, folks, getting caught up on EuroBasket and feeling a little annoyed. Not at Neemi. Dude is doing everything he can for his national team, but when you're surrounded by 3-point shooters who double clutch more than Jordan Walsh in his first 2 seasons, it's hard. KP was 5 of 7 from 3-point range in the first half against Portugal, even with Neemi closing out on him at 27 feet. Queta hold his own, 16 points, 7 rebounds, an assist, and a block against 2 turnovers and 3 fouls compared to KP's 21-9-3 with a block, 5 turnovers and 3 fouls. I'm feeling very confident in Neemi's ability to put up a stat line this year in Boston of 9, 6, and 2, or 9 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 block, or to these Studai, replacing Al Horford's average production. Be well, RJ. I think this is a fine goal for Neemi, and I think he could probably do even better. I think a double-double is it's a perfectly fine goal for Neemi, especially if he's the starter.
Yeah, statistically, like he'll get stats. I feel like that's not a question. He's going to end up with stats. It's going to happen. It's inevitable. It's just a question of like the things you don't see when you look at the box score and like how well is he able to connect? How well is he able to make decisions when he has the ball? Is he going to be able to make his shots around the rim? Defensively, is he going to be patient? I think like all of those things. Ironically, like watching and seeing like the Porzingis game against Portugal, I said it to Bobby on Monday's show or Tuesday's show. It did feel like personal because like all the Celtics fans are watching and paying attention to Neemi, and it's like Porzingis had not made a 3 in the tournament till that point. Then he goes berserk. It was like, damn, man. What the hell? Like, now he wants to be back? Especially because he made us all think he was dead. Like, came out in the first couple games of the tournament, didn't look good. It was like, maybe Brad was sharp. Not to say he wasn't going to trade him anyways with the second apron, but like...
He's gone regardless.
maybe they timed it up really well. Like, maybe it all worked out. Not that they got anything back for him, but...
Yeah.
You know, maybe it was justified they didn't get anything back. Just like all the cope, and then it was like, no, that's all erased. He's fine.
Kristaps will be Kristaps. He'll be on the court for half the season. He'll be inconsistent, and then that'll probably be good enough for the Hawks with a Kongu next to him. So we'll see what happens. But tough that it had to happen against Navy. Last RG email: Ratlist meet anti-Ratlist. Hey folks, I wasn't sure where this landed, so I'll call it a tie. Ratlist. I've been waiting since February for my HBTC merch to come through. No fault of Sam or Jack. Sometimes a vendor just sits on their thumbs. The folks that handle the HBTC product when shopping for extra thumbs to sit on, Pete Rogers, they ain't. Anti-Ratless. Matt the Rat finally showed up. Thank God.
Whoa.
RJ, I emailed them like 3 different times. They responded to me twice with just like auto-generated email returns. I couldn't get through to a real human to save my life. So I'm so glad that it went through. Apologies for everyone who has been waiting and or was waiting. He said, I'll consider this a good omen for the upcoming season. Be well and sometimes patient as hell.
Learn
RJ.
mine right now.
I'm very sorry. Very sorry it took so long to anybody who ordered them. I don't know why they suck as much as they do. But thank you for sticking through the process and apologies for the delay. NBA section. Thanasis Antetokounmpo.
He's back.
Leading the NBA section. Signed with the Bucks. Probably means Giannis is back in Milwaukee heading into next season. We kind of already knew that. It was kind of like, just seemed like he would be back there heading into next season based on everything we were seeing. And Thanasis re-signing there makes it even more clear. Additional fun thing to maybe watch out for. I think based on what I was reading, the Bucks now have too many players on the roster, so they could need to get rid of somebody. So if you're looking for somebody to take a chance on, I saw someone speculate that Andre Jackson Jr. could get cut, and that'd be a pretty fun addition if you're the Celtics, but that's just my opinion.
UConn. It is funny, like, can you imagine fighting for your NBA life and fucking Thanasis just comes skipping in to take your roster spot? Oh, I'd be so mad. They must, a lot of like the fringe NBA dudes must fucking hate Thanasis. Or the fringe NBA guys know that Thanasis can play. Because I feel like we've seen people come out and be like, he's better than people think.
I think some people maybe get frustrated with it. I also think he's a lot better than people understand, like every NBA player is, right? Like, I'll put it this way. There's a reason Thanasis is on the team with Giannis and not any of the other brothers, right? He has a ton of brothers, yes, right? Any of them could be on this team to keep him happy. It's Thanasis. And also,
things are getting worse in Milwaukee because they just keep adding Antetokounmpo to the team. They got 4 of them now.
And listen, I don't know about you. I would gladly take up 2 roster spots for one Giannis Antetokounmpo. Any day, any time, any week, any path, especially if one's on a minimum contract. I need to sign a minimum contract guy anyways. Absolutely, I'll spend 2 roster spots and an extra minimum contract just to keep Giannis in town. 1,000% any day of the week and twice on Tuesdays.
Is this a new cap space? It's like, how many roster spots would you give up to get the superstar? Like the Lakers are doing 2 with LeBron and Bronny.
Yeah.
The Bucks are doing 2 with Giannis and Thanasis. They get Kostas in the mix. It could be 3.
Of course. I mean,
Orlando, Franz, and Mo, even though Mo's definitely
actually
the biggest
good NBA player.
Yeah, the biggest, like, best dude out of all the brothers. That's so funny.
Definitely. But yeah, Thanasis is back. They might have to release somebody. Andre Jackson would be pretty cool.
Now, Zach Lowe was the one that was like, this is a good omen
speculating
for the Giannis camp.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I mean, even if Zach Lowe didn't say it, I think that was a pretty safe bridge to cross or jump to make if you're anybody looking at the Thanasis signing. So shout out the Bucks. I guess they're keeping Giannis and are going to figure it out.
Maybe they're trading Giannis, and Giannis wanted to guarantee that Thanasis would be on whatever team he goes to, so they're going to make it a package deal.
That's funny. You never know.
Speaking of financial flexibility,
yeah,
look no further than Steve Ballmer, the master of financial flexibility.
Mm-hmm.
Today it came out that Ballmer and the Clippers allegedly had Kawhi sign a $28 million quote-unquote no-show job endorsement deal with a fraudulent tree planting company secretly funded by $50 million from Ballmer. This is according to Pablo Torre's research. Torre has been doing investigative journalism for quite some time now and has really leaned into it pretty heavily over the last couple of years.
Just signed with The Athletic?
The league is coming. If this is true, with all, like, at first when I saw this, I was like, oh, like, you know what? Good for them. Like, they found, like, a loophole. But then I started thinking about it, and I was like, I just watched my favorite team have to like go and like commit seppuku to itself over the summer because they're spending too much money. The Clippers should get the death penalty. And Bobby Manning had a really interesting point about this on Twitter. I don't know if you saw it. They don't have any picks. So what is the league going to do to them?
Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, finding them kind of defeats the purpose because they just would pay more money anyways.
They'll never recover.
I don't really know what's going to happen here. Not good,
They
though.
can't take scholarships away. It's not college.
Yeah, I don't really know. I don't really know. It's definitely a scam, to say the least. Basically just paying Kawhi Leonard a ton of extra money to stay in LA, or like incentivizing him to at the very least. Surely there's going to be some penalty that comes from this.
The best part about when like these type of stories come out, like, do you remember when? I'm sure you remember when like Big Baby and Tony Allen and all those guys like they got indicted for fraud because they all went to the dentist and got like 20 root canals on the same day, and like this shit comes out and it's like how did nobody know this? And I guess like they did know it. That's how it came out. But like $28 million to a tree planting company. That's how much they're paying Kawhi?
Hey, man. Trees nowadays. I don't know.
Really profitable. They say money doesn't go on trees. They're lying to you.
Apparently it does. Apparently the money does grow on the trees.
But this will be
anyways.
a storyline to watch all season, probably.
Keep an eye.
Adam Silver will be going to the podium.
For sure. Last thing. Jonathan Kuminga saga may be ending soon. NBC
Thank
Sports Bay Area, Dalton Johnson, put out that Kuminga is leaning towards signing the qualifying offer. And he's, the most attractive to him at the moment. He would enter unrestricted free agency next year. So he could just sign wherever he wanted for however much money he could find. This sucks. Restricted free agency is broken. It just is, because these players want a bunch of money and but at the same time, they're not free to sign a smaller contract with another. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand Kuminga and Cam Thomas and Josh Giddey and these guys probably want too much money, right? I don't think Kuminga's worth $30 million. I don't think Cam Thomas is worth $30 million. Giddey's a maybe, because I really do think he's a great playmaker. Cam Thomas is like on the border as well. Actually, I'd rather pay Cam Thomas $30 million than Josh Giddey $30 million. Josh Giddey's defense is really bad now that I'm saying it out loud. The point is, I wouldn't really pay it. I wouldn't pay $30 million to any of them, right? I wouldn't pay $30 million to any of them. Because at least Cam Thomas can shoot, right? No defense, no three-point shooting, Josh Giddey.
Okay,
bad.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? At least Cam Thomas can score the ball, give you some buckets. And Jonathan Kuminga, I don't really know. Regardless, the problem is the teams that have them won't give them that money, but they're also not free to sign like a mid-level exception with another team because their team will just match that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a little broken because they would like to be paid, but if the team that has them isn't going to pay them, it's not like they can sign just a smaller deal elsewhere if they don't want to be with that team. It's just a broken system now, especially with the CBA.
It's broken because of the free agency right now. Like, there's no team that has money because guys who are like sought after just kind of sign extensions with their current teams.
Yes, but what if Kuminga was like, okay, fine, I know you don't want to pay me. I'm just going to go sign a mid-level exception with the Kings. He can't. He's not allowed to.
Well, no, he could. They would just be able to match it.
That's the point, right? Like,
if I'm Jonathan Kuminga, I'd rather sign a mid-level exception to come back to the Warriors than the qualifying offer. It's more money.
Yeah, but then you don't.
And it's still only 1 year.
His point is he doesn't want to be on the Warriors anymore.
Okay, well, if he didn't want to be on the Warriors, then this isn't a his fault thing.
Yeah.
It's not what I'm going with it. But like, there are options for first of all, he doesn't want to be on the Warriors because they don't want to pay him.
And they don't play him.
Yeah, but I think he is upset more. He's like insulted by the money. He obviously is insulted by Kerr's like unwillingness to play him too.
I think he just wants to play somewhere.
But if you're a restricted free agent, you can leave. You just need to get offered something the team that you're on doesn't want to pay. And no team has any money to offer Kuminga anything, so he's trapped. So now you're going to see him take the qualifying offer. And this is like
go somewhere next summer.
I wouldn't say the first domino to fall with the CBA because the Celtics were kind of that where they just got railroaded this summer. But like this is the other thing that people have been talking about since this is like who gets screwed in this? It's not the max guys, it's the medium level, low level players that people don't want to pay because they're afraid of, oh man, we can't use an extra $5 million on the guy that we're not certain on when that could go somewhere else to help us better fill out the remainder of our roster. Like that's a real thing. It's a real dilemma that GMs and execs are going to have to deal with until the next time. I think 2029 is the year they're going to change it again. I mean, it's not just Kuminga. You listed all those guys. Like Quentin Grimes had a great end to the
Grimes
season.
Is the best of the bunch. He is the best player of all those guys by a landslide. He might be worth $30 million. Like he genuinely might be, but the Sixers just can't pay him.
Philly cannot offer him a lot of money.
Exactly.
And no other team has the cap space except the Nets. And I don't know what the Nets have anymore to offer him the money.
They technically could, right? Like they can. They just shouldn't because that would be a misuse of... Exactly.
But I mean, this is going to be an interesting month. It's September. Some teams start training camp in 3 weeks from today. Others start in like 3 weeks and 5 days. These guys are not signed. They're going to have to go play basketball somewhere or somewhere that isn't here. And like Al Horford hasn't signed yet because of the Kuminga thing, because they couldn't get this done. This has been going on for 2 months now. It's been 2 months since we learned that Horford's probably going to go to the Warriors, but they need to figure this out first, and they haven't figured it out.
Yeah. The Warriors have like no players on their roster. They need this situation to wrap up so they can fill it out. Luckily for them, the players they did want to sign are just kind of like waiting. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
they haven't said, "Oh, I'll sign elsewhere." They're gonna get Horford. They're probably gonna get D'Anthony Melton. They're gonna get like Gary Payton and Will Richard, who they drafted, and all these guys. And Seth Curry, I think, is another rumored one. They're actually probably gonna fill out a pretty fun roster there in Golden State.
Seth Curry on the Warriors, I'd be in. I'd be for cool. Add him to the Thanasis in Bronny pool.
Yeah. Except he's actually like one of the best 3-point shooters of all time.
Yeah, he's just rotting away in Charlotte last year. Just nothing to do in the NBA.
He's with his dad. He's hanging out.
Yeah, his dad's on the broadcast team down there.
Anyways, Rat List, Sam, what do you got for me today?
Rat List is... Oh, I did this on Monday. God damn it. I did the Rat List with Bobby, but I didn't get to talk to you about it. I'll do it quick. I went to the Red Sox game on Monday. I had a good time. But the people in my section just continuously got up. Like, through the first inning, like, we must have went up, down, up, down. Like, people in our section were standing up, down, up, down, up, down, too. So we are, like, consistently having our view obstructed. And it's like, we could get, like, cracked by a foul ball because you people want to go get another hot dog or a beer or something. The people in our row, stadium leaders in getting up. And the beauty of baseball... Now I'm pissed. And the beauty of baseball is that so many people go to especially Fenway, that don't care about the game. Like, it's just, I want to say I went to Fenway. And I think this is starting to happen a little bit more with basketball, too. Maybe sports in general, just because it's become such, like, a widespread thing. But, like, I don't know. I feel like people that have been fans for years, like 40 years, like, they'll talk about going to a game in the 80s, and it was just a completely different group. Like, it wasn't like this glamorous thing to go to a game and show everyone you went to the game. I bitch about this every time I go to a Red Sox game now that I think about it. I literally come on here and complain that baseball fans are bad. And I don't know. It pissed me off. Red Sox have been a lot of fun, though. And I'm sure you'd love to talk about
Red Sox are sick. No, I've been a big fan of the Red Sox. My roommates and I. We have this, I don't know if it's a tradition, but we've been doing it lately. We'll put our new living room. We just moved. We have one TV here and another TV in the corner of the room.
You have multiple TVs?
Yes. We have Red Sox on big TV or giant TV, sorry. And then we put MLB The Show on other TV. And we have a save where we've taken over the Cardinals organization. And we are in like 2033. And we'll just sim, get to the playoffs, and then play games. And we'll pass the controller around at bat. Pitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so we'll watch the Red Sox and play the Cardinals. And we traded for Roman Anthony a while ago, so we do have Roman Anthony on the Cardinals. And that's how we spend our days. Yeah.
Roman
Roman
oblique
Anthony
injury,
hurt
which
yesterday.
actually matters more in
I think-
baseball because you're
yeah.
using those muscles to swing a little bit.
I think he'll be okay. The way Alex Gore was talking about it post game, he was like, he just tweaked it when he was swinging. I think it'll be okay. Scary though. Scary moment for sure.
Yeah, all I saw was tightness. I didn't see any like strain or like torn or nothing like that.
Yeah. Like I saw it happen. He just swung and he's like, I think he just like.
Do we need to
is a
get
little
one of
tight.
our Orlando Magic friends on the show to talk about obliques? Because Paolo and Franz and
Good ass.
everybody on that team had oblique
Yeah,
problems
maybe.
this
Shit,
past
man.
season. But yeah, I'll do a double Red Sox rat list. I hate that Nesson is not on cable because I just can't watch. Or I should rephrase that. YouTube TV doesn't have Nesson. I don't think it's on streaming, and you have to like buy the Nesson package, and it's super expensive just to watch the Red Sox. Like,
Yeah.
could I illegally
30 a
stream
month?
it? Sure. But like I use this to do the show. I'm not gonna fry this computer with Stream East or crack streams. Or
Oh, I've
Net
done
streams
that.
Or what.
I've already done that so many times.
Yeah, but you have a better computer than I. Mine's a laptop. You have
True,
a
it's
desktop.
true.
I would love to watch these games, especially like in passing while I'm like playing Xbox or something. But every once in a while they play on Fox or ESPN, and I can watch them, or I can go to the game, like I did on Monday.
Yeah.
It was a fun game.
Fair enough.
Trevor Story hit
hey,
the
man.
home run that like kind of hit the pole, kind of didn't hit the pole, and they had to go to a review on it. It was a good.
Yeah.
Time.
Shout out. Red Sox have been very, very fun. I'm excited to watch them. I think we're going to try to get to a game at some point.
People don't understand the beauty of
season.
playoff baseball. So, like people that don't like the sport, they don't get they're like baseball's boring. Like, is baseball boring in the context of 162 games that you can like chalk up any given day being a meaningless game? Yeah, like I'm sure you can because you can just go, oh well, like it doesn't really matter. But when you have a 7-game series or a 3-game series, what they do in the wild card now, every pitch is like do or die. It's incredible. It's like the best tension on TV.
Definitely. What do I want to rap list?
How was the move?
Move was fine. Shout out to Danny Goat for driving the truck. He got stuck a couple times. I think I said
It's not easy
in
to
the
drive
video.
the truck.
No.
Not easy.
Did you have to drive the truck?
I hit somebody in my truck.
How
when I
long was your
moved.
truck? How big was your truck?
18, 20 feet. It was one of the
Yeah.
bigger ones. I'm
Danny
sure
was
yours was a
driving-
lot larger.
26-footer, like big boy.
Ooh.
Drove it around south. He didn't hit anything. There was one point, Michaela, my girlfriend, was in the truck with him. I was driving my own car. We were driving our own cars, so she like went in there to help him. And he was driving and got stuck somewhere and to like back up, and like a bunch of random civilians just like helped him get unstuck. And one woman apparently like held on to the truck as he was backing up and like shoved in like the wall a little bit so it wouldn't hit a car. Like it was rough. I felt bad for him. He got it done though. And there's no place to park on our street because it's a one-way street that's like an alley, and people use it as a through street, so like they just keep coming by. The people who live a couple doors down, or I think next to us, technically, like the house next to us, this girl walks in her house. She goes, "Hey, we're not going anywhere today. Just park in front of her house." We're like, "Fuck yes, thank you." So we parked up on the sidewalk in front of her house. And then she goes like, "Oh, my roommate's coming back at 12:45. Like, you'll just have to like move it back and forth so we can get in our garage." We got everything out or not her girlfriend, her like roommate was late, like by 15 minutes. So we got everything in and out, like everything out of our truck under an hour. And so we just got out of there.
Yeah.
So it was good. Shout out to Danny for driving the truck. My room's all set up. As you can see, I packed my closet. It's tiny, but I managed to get mostly everything. I have a little bit of laundry there. I've got a bunch of storage up. So I have like a little window. And so I've got a bunch of storage here like this. So that's the street. I'm like a little bit underground.
Yep. You're on the ground level.
I shoved some stuff in there to keep it there. My bed's here, as you can see. I got my shoe crock wall over there. And we're cooking and we're okay. I got my double monitor set up, boom, here. And we're good. It works. We got a porch. The porch isn't set up yet. My mom's bringing a couch for us to put out there on Saturday. We had to clean it out and stuff, but we're here. We're rocking. We're in Southie. There's a coffee shop right at the end of my street, across the
Dangerous.
street. I pay like $14 for a sandwich and a coffee, but this coffee they have is a bucket, so it's just fucking massive. However, I am buying I purchased this thing called like a coffee chiller. So like you put it in your freezer and then you can brew hot coffee, pour it in,
And
makes the iced
it's like
coffee.
a minute. Yeah.
So I got that. I just need to buy some milk and sugar, and I'm just gonna start making my own coffee. Bought some K cups at Costco. Chilling. So this is just a temporary. I need
So
coffee.
you
I'm
have
gonna get it for now.
you have a Keurig coffee machine then.
Yes.
You don't have one. You don't have a drip coffee maker.
No.
Oh, a drip coffee maker change your life.
I feel like that'll just take so long.
Well, I mean, you don't do it. Well, I don't make I don't drink hot coffee. So like, I don't make coffee when I'm going to drink coffee. I make coffee and then put it in the fridge and then just pour it like as if I made like lemonade or something.
See, I just make coffee when I drink coffee.
Yeah, but it's different. What you guys got? Like 4 or 5 of you in the house?
4 of us.
Yeah. So if you just had this big pitcher of coffee, maybe it wouldn't go as well in the fridge, or like it would get used up. I mean, you could share with everybody and like do one every day or something, and then put it in there.
Yeah, I guess. That's fine.
But my 5-pound bag of coffee arrived last week, and we'll be getting through that. It's gonna be great.
You know what I've been enjoying lately? I've ordered it a couple times. I got it when I was in Vegas. Underrated food. It gets a bad rep because it's called something that sounds gross. Spam. Fire. Very good. Dude, trust me.
I wanted to ride with you
good.
on this, but I don't.
No,
I
trust me. You fry it up. You just put it. You fry it up. It's good. It's a good like breakfast sandwich substitute for like bacon or whatever. You can put it in a salad. You can put it. It's just good. People who know. You just have to trust me, and you can't knock it until you try it.
Because I didn't spam in the comments.
Trust me. You got to try it. Do you have anything else?
I re-rolled my ankle. I think I said that.
That sucks.
We're starting to try and get back out and run. Ran yesterday, did a 1.5 miles today. Maybe pushing on the back-to-back was a little bit too much. I didn't push. I gave up and was just like, all right, I'm just gonna walk back. But fuck. I've been having so much fun playing basketball lately, and just back-to-back Thursdays of rolling my ankle is brutal. Same ankle. Been back on 2K. Bought 2K. Oh man, so if you play 2K with the right people, it's okay. It's okay. It's just 2K opens the door for people. If you're playing 5-on-5 with a team of 5, people that don't really understand good decision making in basketball, it opens the door for them to make their presence known. And Jack can attest to this. Like, I probably don't get more mad at anything video game wise than 2K playing with like shit teammates that don't know how to pass. And boy, is Angry Sam back or what? I mean, there's one dude that plays with our Xbox group that is annoying as shit, but just told like we're on the wrong end of like a 10-0 run. I call a timeout. Guy goes in and immediately tries to do a floater over 3 people, and I was just like, probably not the best out of timeout decision there. Went silent for the rest of the game, left the party. Mm-hmm. That's what we're doing.
Mm-hmm. Tough. Yeah, I might buy 2K, but we'll see. We'll see how long I can hold out. If y'all run Park, maybe I'll run some. But
we've been running Park and Rec. Here's what I'll say. 1, if you make a big guide, that might be desirable. 2,
you need a center. Oh, I like playing center.
Well, I just think like there's not a lot of people that have it right now, so like it'll be beneficial.
Do you guys have a center?
We have like a couple, but like not everyone has one. Like, I don't know. That's not don't take anything with that though. Like, we have far more of like everything else. But they have this thing. My point is I like playing center. So yeah, you do. Yeah. They have crews, and like you get essentially like if you are in a crew with like a bunch of people that play, like they don't have park affiliations anymore. They have crews. So like you're your own park affiliation. So you level up that way and you get benefits that way. So we have dudes that just play 2K all day in our
Who's in the crew?
It's like me, Ray, and then like a bunch of our friends from Xbox.
We'll see. We'll see. Oh God. Also, we mentioned that earlier in the show, like using like StreamEast or whatever. StreamEast shut down officially.
It's gone?
The government got it. It's gone. It's seized. Dead. No, I say the government got it. Like, haha. If you,
I'm sure they
Streamies-
did.
No. But if you go to streameast.io, it has like an official like this has been seized by the U.S. government placard on it. So no more Streameast.
I can't believe those sites like one were like so well known and it took so long to get rid of them.
Crack streams. I'm not
I
saying
thought crack streams died. No?
Yeah, it did. Wink, wink. It's definitely dead.
Well, I guess that's what they wanted me to think.
Oh wait, maybe it is. Wait, is it
yeah, I thought crack streams and meth streams got.
Crack. Oh, I don't know. I've used it in the last couple weeks, but Streameast is dead for now or right now.
Any other highlights in the new house? Like anything else like that's like a big perk of the new house?
Not really. There is some narrow and or shallow ceiling places, so I'm definitely gonna hit my head on a couple places. House is nice though. Living room's cool. I got the bathroom and the laundry right next to my room, so I'm chilling. I'm sharing the floor with Danny, my boy. Danny's the goat, so we're sharing the floor with him.
When you hit your head, do you hit the thing back? I do that. Like if I'm like in a closet and I like bump my head on like either like the doorway or like the pole that you hang like your clothes on and stuff, like if I hit my head on it, I like hit the thing back.
Oh,
like I like punch the thing.
Yes, sometimes I'll like.
Yeah, I get mad as fuck.
Yeah.
My girlfriend doesn't understand. I'm like, I mean, she's not like short, but she's not like hit your head tall.
I got new shoes for the
upcoming
Celtics season because I can't wear Crocs. I got them at Designer Shoe Warehouse because that's just the cheapest place to get shoes, but they're just normal, clean.
Oh.
They were $80. Free. It's just easy choice. I'll do that all day. They're 70, and then I got some like spray on it to keep the dust off and stuff because I might as well.
Any exciting plans for the background in the new space?
No,
not really?
I might hang some pictures and such. I have like a Noah Khan picture. I have this, which will probably go somewhere. Sorry, Grace. My sister's ex-boyfriend got it for me, but it's just kind of cool, so I didn't throw it away. It was like a Christmas present a couple years ago. Let me get it.
Let's see what it's going to be.
I mean, it's objectively just a pretty cool.
Oh, I remember you showed me this. This is cool.
Yeah, it's just kind of cool. So I'll probably put it somewhere. But yeah, that's. I don't. Do you have anything else? Let me head out a sec.
I won't. I mean, I have a bunch more of these if you end up wanting them. Or some of them.
Nah, I'll be okay. I'll probably hang some pictures. But before we go, the last route list I'll say is I saw a comment that said, "No Jack, great pod. Just don't watch, man. Just don't watch the show. Just I'm used to it now. Down. Like I'm used to it. Like people say like shit like that all the time. I'm more just like I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say it doesn't suck. Like I don't enjoy reading it, but also just. Why do you watch? Like, just stop watching,
coming
man.
Back?
just fuck off, okay? Appreciate y'all tuning in.
Let me talk about this. There's no show without Jack.
We don't got to do it again.
The background you see, the edits you see. I mean, I'll be helping out with some of that stuff this year, but I mean, Jack is working his ass off to be a better beat reporter. Like,
it's fine. I don't care. I don't like reading it. I'm not gonna lie and say like it doesn't hurt my feelings. Like I don't care. Just don't watch. Like I just don't get it. Like just stop watching. Anyways, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe. I'll let Sam take it out.
Hey, thank you very much for listening and watching. Make sure you leave a like, comment. Don't be mean to Jack in the comments. And subscribe. We are here every day. The two of us, we will be here. I hate to break the news to the Rondo guy that said that. It'll be both of us. New content.
He's constant. He hates me.
Comes back every time. Probably is subscribed. He sees that every day. Full pods, Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, game recaps, morning after each game. Other videos are here in between to keep you up to date with all things Celtics. You can find the two of us on Spotify and Apple too. All pods and recaps are there. So if you just want those, go ahead, follow. They'll go right to your feed. Leave a 5-star review. We'd appreciate that very, very much. You can email us, hbtcpod@gmail.com. Read them every single time we do the show. Big shout out to RJ and Isaac today. Great emails. Even if it's not basketball related, I enjoyed talking about backpacks and binders and the accordion thing. That I think that's what we used to call it, by the way. Accordion folder is what we used to call that.
It is an accordion folder.
It is, in fact. All right. Bang. But yes, send them in. hbtcpod@gmail.com. Another 3-4 weeks of nonsense before training camp. So this is the time for all the silliness. Get it in. Our socials are How About Them C's for Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Facebook's the name of the podcast. All streams are there. They're on YouTube. They're on Twitter. Jack's Twitter is Jackson NBA. Mine's at Sam LaFrance NBA. That's it for us.
Tic-tac-toe.